Hello and welcome to SudoKanard. This is 2023, this is January, it's the start of a new year, it's the start of the new season for WPF Sudoku Grand Prix and obviously WPF Puzzle Grand Prix, but Sudoku comes first in the calendar, in the schedule. And this first round will soon happen. The puzzles have been created by great Indian authors, Kumaresan, R. Kumaresan, Prasanna Seshadri, James Peter, Nityant Agarwal, and Ashish Kumar. Great authors from India, so it will be a joy. The round may be difficult. There are lots of puzzles with high points, so it should be tricky, but it should be great nonetheless. So I'll be solving a few puzzles with unusual variants from the instruction booklet, and we start with outside 2, 3, 4. So the special rule, apart from the usual rule of Sudoku, is that those digits that you see must appear not in the first 3 cells, but in the second, third, and fourth cell in the corresponding direction. So in this example, 1 and 9 must be in here. 1 and 2 must be in there. 4, 6, 8 must be in here. Well, and so on. So this puzzle shouldn't be that difficult, but we'll see. I may be wrong on this point. So let's begin. So we see here we must have 2, 3, and 5, but in the other direction we must have 2, 6, and 9. So that's the 2, that's the 6, that's the 9. So no 6 here, no 9 here, no 2 there. 1, 4, and 5 in here, so that's the 1, that's the 4, that's the 5, that's a 3, that's not 1, that's not the 1 either, so we must have a 1 in here. This 2 is not here, and that's an 8. Here 3 and 4, so that must be a 4. And that's a neat start. 2 and 4. 4 can't be here, so it has to be here, and there's a 2 there. And because there's a 2 there, there's no 2 in here, so that's the 2. And that's a neat start. I should probably use coloring just to mention the fact that this, and that have been fulfilled. Well, those are kind of fulfilled, and by that I mean that I've pencil marked what I can out of those. And let's get back to Sudoku. So I need 5, 8, and 9 in here. First I need a 1 somewhere in here, but because of this one has to be here. And that's interesting because now on this first row, 1 must be here. So I just pencil mark it, and I notice that there has to be a 1 somewhere in here, so I can remove this pencil mark. So only 2 positions for 1 in this box. So let's get back to this. Because of this 5, I can remove this option. There's already an 8 on this row and a 9 on this row. So that's a 6, a 5, 8, 9 triple nonetheless. And there's a 5 in here, which may be useful at some point. So 7, 8, there must be a 7 in here. 2, 6, 7 in here. Oh, there's already a 2 and a 6 on this row, so that's a 7. So 8 has to be in one of those. 2 and 6 in here, but there's already a 2 here, so that's a 6. 3 and 6, so 6 can only be here, and 3 must be somewhere in there. Because of this, there must be a 9 somewhere in here. So 8 somewhere there. 4 and 7, 7 is not here. 4 is not here, there's already 1 on the row, so that's a 4. There again, let's just, no, not here, but there, that's a song by Radiohead. Well, I just wait until I'm coloring this. So this 7 now, because of this, 7 is not in here, so it must be here. 2 and 9 there, but 9 can't be here because of that, so 9 is somewhere in one of two cells. And 2 is not here, so that's the 2. 1, 5, 7, so 1, it can only be here. That's a 5, 7 pair. So 5 could be here, could be here as well. 6, 7, 9 here. That's not a 6, that's not a 9. Well, there's a 9 in here. Only 2 digits in those clues. So this is becoming a little more difficult. Oh, 8 and 9 must be here, but because of this triple, 8 and 9 can't be here. So that's where they lie. And this is not a 9, so that's the 9. And that's 7, and that's 6, and that's 5, and that's 7. Now the 7 of this 2, 7 clue must be here. There's a 2 here. 3 and 8. That can't be 3. Oh, let's just notice that this row is lacking a 6 and an 8. 3 must appear in one of those cells. And I'm noticing that this digit is none of those. And I'm also noticing that none of those digits is a 6, actually. So that has to be a 6. That's 8. 8, because of this 8 is there. And this is, well, this 6 is not here, it's here. And that's a 3, 9 pair. Right, 3 and 8, 1 and 5. Oh, there has to be a 1 in here. So that's the 1 and that's the 2. And this fixes the ambiguity with 2's on top. At the top, on top. Well, something like that. So this row needs a 3, 9 pair. And this column, actually. And this column needs a 3, 5 pair. Sorry, I still have something wrong with my throat. I don't know why. Where is the next place to look? This is interesting. We need a 1 and a 4 in here. Not in this cell, so that's a 1 or 4. That's also, but there's a 1 here. So that's the 4, that's a 1. And because of this, the 2, 9 pair here is split this way. It makes this an 8, this a 9. So that's not a 9 anymore. The 9 is here. This 6, 7 is now fulfilled. This 9 fixes this, 5 and 8. So that's not 8. But this 7, 8 here is fulfilled. This row still needs a 3 and an 8. This column needs a 4. It's here. And here we have a 3, 8 pair. 1, 2, 5 triple here. That's not 1, that's not 2. This 3, 8 needs a 3 here, so that's a 1. What did I do? Oh, that's neither 1 nor 3. So what can it be? It can only be a 4. Looking at the digits in the same row and the same column, it must be a 4. This column here needs a 4. It's not here because of that, so the 4 is down there. And the 1 here is not here, it's here. 5 and 6, they are not here, so they must be there. So that's the 5, that's the 6. Here we need a 2 and a 7. And actually there's already a 7 here. So that's not the 2, and the 2 here goes there. This column here needs a 6, it's not here, so it's here, and the last digit is a 3. This row needs a 4 and a 5, so that's the 5, that's the 4. Here we need a 2, it's not here, it's here, that's a 6. Here that's an 8. 3, 5, or 9, we'll see in due course. So is there a clue that's still not completely fulfilled? Or one clue that I haven't fully used? I'm not sure about that. Well, the rest should be just Sudoku. This row needs 1, 7, and 9. So this is 1 or 7. This is 1, 7, or 9 actually, and because of those digits, that's the 1. And that's the 1. So 7 is here, 9 is there. And that's a 9 as well. This row needs 3 and 5. So that's a 7. What do we still need here? This is 3, 5, or 8, but it can't be a 3 because 3 is in there. This column needs 1 and 5. And I've been missing this. This 5 makes this 1. That's a 5. That's the 1. And this is 3 or 8. So what did I miss? There must be something to disambiguate all of that. But I've been missing this. I've been missing the fact that this, one of them here is a 3, so that's not a 3. So let's just look. 8 here is fulfilled, 1, 5, 7 as well, 2, 7, 6, 7, 9, 3 and 8 is kind of fulfilled, 1, 5 is as well, 1 and 9, oh, this 8 now. This 8 needs this to be an 8, that's it. And it should disambiguate all the rest. That's true. It disambiguates all the remaining pairs. And it just shows the importance of paying attention to all of what I've done. I'm just wondering why it didn't trigger. Perhaps I forgot to do answer check when I created the pen pal link, not sure. Or I left a mistake somewhere. I'm not sure about that. I just check. Anyway, thanks for watching this video and see you soon on SudoKanard.